Hello, everyone. Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the. My dad, he owns a stereo store downtown, and Bend, and he saw this like armored vehicle thing parked kind of like near behind it, behind the store, and we were just gonna kind of talk about that, and we thought it was good to make people aware of it, I guess. Um, so yeah, what do you say about that?
Well, I had seen last year or so other towns, citizens will take photos of armored vehicles that the police have been getting. They're military-style vehicles, and kind of the reason is the thinking is why do the police think they need these armored vehicles? But the truth is that it's not the police that are buying them. The federal government is actually purchasing them for them.
And the Constitution says that police can't have those kind of things, right?
Not necessarily. Well, what the Constitution says is that the military is not supposed to operate inside the United States because
that's pretty much
it overpowers the citizens and with their hardware, and the citizens can't stand a chance against, of course, military equipment. And so the military is prohibited from operating within the United States against citizens. But what this is to me is basically the federal government sort of arming the police with military-style weapons. I mean, if you look on the top of this, it's got a gun turret. I mean, it's got a turret where somebody can sit on the top and kind of shoot different directions protected. And, you got to wonder, I mean, what do the police of Bend or any other city really need an armored vehicle for? I mean, the only thing you need it for is to when there's mass groups of people opposing you in a riot situation or some type of situation like that. It's never going to be used in a DUI or a theft arrest or a bank robber or a kidnapping or it's just not necessary. Even if you have a house that's someone's holed up in, you don't really need an armored vehicle to take care of it. So it bothers me that we're arming, and I had heard about this for the last year or so, and then I went down to the shop today, and I mean literally it's parked right behind my store, in a handicap spot no less, but I didn't say anything. Parked right behind my store, and they were having a party going on downtown. It's like a cycling race with food and drinks and music. So they're trying to have a police presence, and I understand that. But to have an armored vehicle sitting there, I was just very surprised, and that it actually came to my little town after seeing it for over a year at other cities and people getting these vehicles. So it's not just a rumor. I mean, it's a reality. The police are going to have these, and I think my opinion is that it's too much weaponry for the police, and it allows them to more easily overpower the citizens, and that's not what the founding fathers had in mind. In fact, quite the opposite. So.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna talk to the paper and see if they can do a story on it, because I'd like to get the word out there, and I might even go by the police, and I'd like to hear what they have to say as to why they need these vehicles. But anyway, it was interesting today.
It's the whole thing about like the government power. It just can be a little bit bothersome, I guess. Some of the stuff they're doing. So we were just trying to make a few people, I guess, aware. So
just aware, and of course, from a biblical perspective, we know that at the end of the story, the government is going to control the people, and to a level that you'll have to have a mark to buy or sell, and if you don't take the mark, you'll be killed. So we, as Christians, we shouldn't be surprised if some of these things start to take place. I mean, I'm not saying the Lord's come back tomorrow, but if you are the generation, or if you are at the point where the Lord is coming back, you're going to see these kinds of things. I mean, you're going to see the government taking more power and ramping up their resources to implement their end time world domination and make people take the mark. So,
Yeah.
and people are going to resist. There are going to be some people that, of course, are going to resist, and so they need to be prepared for that, and they will be. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I think that about does it. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed and learned something. And feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.
Okay, 14,000 days.